Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to introduce Grunt Style's leader. In January 2020, Grunt Style enlisted Glenn Silbert as the brand's new Chief Executive Officer. First and foremost, he is a proud father of 3 beautiful daughters and a die-hard patriot. Silbert has extensive executive leadership experience as a brand and product leader representing world-class companies such as Under Armour and Foot Locker. Throughout his 25-year career, he has held roles in all facets of consumer products, including merchandising, sourcing, marketing, operations, and strategic planning. Silbert is a graduate of the University of Texas at Austin, where he obtained his bachelor's degree in finance. Ladies and gentlemen, Glenn Silbert.
I'm going to use the millennial way of speeches here, so just give me a minute. So I joined Grunt Style about a year and a half ago, and it was a really weird time. We were about a month away from the pandemic, actually to the day I started. And from the first day I started, I connected with this brand at another level. When I was at Under Armour for 7 years, I kind of pinched myself saying, this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to see a brand go from here to here. And it really was. It was a journey that we took. And I left the company in 2017 thinking I'd never experience that again. When I came to Grunt Style, day one, I realized what we were able to do as a brand, not just for financial purposes, but for people. And so going into the pandemic last year, that was the one thing that fueled me through getting started with a new company, a new team of people. But from day one, this company has rallied around the concept of getting bigger faster, not for money, not for fame, but for the people that we serve. And so last year was probably the worst year for our country. A lot of people lost a lot of people, but for our brand, I'll tell you, it brought us together in a way that allows us to be here today and really be able to do bigger and better things. So it tested us, and it tested me as a leader. The Grunt Style has been committed. This isn't a new conversation. Our spirit of giving has been core to the brand for over 11 years. It was founded on that principle. It was about talking to real people about real problems and making people laugh. Ultimately, that's what we're there for. We're there to entertain people, to provide a lifestyle solution, to provide information and knowledge, but really it's about helping people. And that's really been since day one. It's been unspoken of. It's little things. Tim Jensen will be speaking in a minute. It's the little things that matter, and Grunt Style has always been there for that. But when it came time to really looking at the future for our brand and really where the center of our brand is, it was about how do we scale giving? How do we make this into something that's repeatable, scalable, and also inspires a community of people to come and join us? Because we have the reach. We have the ability, we have the passion, we have the authenticity, we have the ability to create stories and tell the stories of people that really need that story told. But it's just us. We're a small company when it's all said and done. So the number one goal of the foundation is to really provide a platform for people to learn, to people to be inspired, and for people not only to give money, but give time and energy. So it's a really important step for our brand. I can't emphasize it enough. When Tim presented it with me at the town hall for our company, we present a lot of cool stuff at our company to the team. And it's not hard to get people rallied around a new product initiative or a new brand idea. This presentation around the foundation, I have never seen a more inspired group of people. Veterans and patriots side by side. This is what they've been waiting for their entire career at Grunt Style. So the foundation is a huge part of that. It is the center of who we are. It's a separate entity. It's completely operated by a great team of people and some new people that have joined on recently to help support this cause. But ultimately, this is a standalone foundation that Grunt Style is here to support and provide any assistance it can. And we'll talk more about that in a minute. The focus of the foundation, and one of the reasons we needed to do this was to put real metrics and goals against things that needed to be solved in the veteran community. Suicide, mental health and wellness, food insecurity, homelessness, job sustainment and just helping the veteran community get that leg up. And when I was asked, about a month ago, well, why is the foundation why are those things that important? Because you can't start a life, you can't sustain a life without those fundamentals in place. So really, the foundation is all about how do we make a difference at that base level of life for the veteran community. And we're committed to it. We did a lot of small things great. Our goal going forward is to do a lot of big things better. And we're not going to do it by ourselves. Ultimately, the number one goal of the foundation is to inspire more people, individuals, businesses, other companies in our space to stand up, make it core to their mission, and ultimately make a difference in this community. So I'm super proud to be part of this. I'm a very small part of the overall effort. You're going to hear some people that are living it day in, day out. But this is why I'm here, ultimately, and this is what I'm really proud to be part of. So I thank you guys for coming today. Little housekeeping I wanted to put out there. I know I only have 5 minutes, so I'll keep this short. Little housekeeping. So we've been on a road trip. I don't know if you guys watched any of the content. Anybody seen the content from the road trip? Yeah? Okay, so we've been competing. We've been competing for the following nonprofits: Soldiers Angels, Irreverent Warriors, Burn Pits 360, Camp Southern Ground, and Military Families. There were 5 leaders at Grunt Style that have competed over the past 6 months at various disciplines: eating contests, steer roping. Somebody ended up in the hospital. What else did we do, Tim? Shooting. I ended up being a pretty good sniper. Come to find out. Office poker, which Tim won, and he's not a very good poker player, but luck has a lot to play with that. But anyway, the idea was that we would all compete, with the ultimate prize of $20,000 going to the winning nonprofit and the leader that represented it. Not the leader would get it, the nonprofit would get it. And lo and behold, like anything, any plan, it does not go the way you think it's going to go. There was a 3-way tie. And we didn't plan for that. I think it was rigged. I think I really won the whole thing. But ultimately, there's a 3-way tie. So after much debate, we decided that the best way to solve this tie is just to go ahead and give all 5 nonprofits $20,000. So $100,000 to all those 5 nonprofits. And these are our partners. These are long-term partners. This isn't a one-and-done thing. But as we get bigger and we get better at this, we'll continue to do things like this that creates content, storytelling, and entertainment around something that's really worthwhile. So I thank you guys for being here, and I think Tiffany's taking it back over, right? Awesome, thanks. Yeah.
No. It's fine. I talk so loud. Okay, awesome. All right. There we go. What? Okay, sorry. Next we have Mr. Nate McDonald from Irreverent Warriors, one of the Grunt Style Foundation's key partners. Nate McDonald has served as Vice President and Chief Operating Officer at Irreverent Warriors for 3 years. He joined the Marine Corps after college in 2005 and served as an intelligence operator for special projects before transitioning into defense contracting in 2012. He is deployed on multiple combat tours as a Marine and as an operational contractor. He now lives in New Bern, North Carolina, with the love of his life, Anna, and is a proud father to his daughter, Grace. Mr. Nate McDonald.
And that was my speech. Kid, thanks for having me. We appreciate the opportunity to be here and be a part of this organization. Grunt Style is about a lot more than the brand, and we're happy to be part of the family. So Irreverent Warriors brings veterans together using humor and camaraderie to improve mental health and prevent veteran suicide. Some of you may know about our Silkies hikes that we run all over the country. 2021, we will have brought together over 10,000 veterans, both in the States and overseas. Grunt Style, world-class organization. When it comes to brand awareness, brand management, brand recognition, they're kings. It's crazy. I don't think it's just because they're marketing wizards, though. I think there's more to it. The people everywhere believe in more than just the quality of their shirts. I think they embrace what your brand stands for. Good old American spirit, pride in self, in military, and in country. If that doesn't give you goosebumps, you might want to check your pulse. Grunt Style is so much more than that. Grunt Style has eagerly sought out opportunities to make a positive impact in the world. That is something I can get behind. Whether you're talking about Operation Homefront, Camp Southern Ground, Burn Pits 360, Soldiers Angels, Irreverent Warriors, those are just a few of the organizations that they have been invested in, been involved with promoting. Grunt Style is more than just Irreverent Warriors' sponsor. They're invested in our mission to improve mental health and prevent veteran suicide. Grunt Style has supported that mission for years. And now Grunt Style Foundation is kicking off and giving them yet another powerful opportunity to make a difference. I'm proud to call you guys my family and excited to work with you guys going forward and be part of the journey overall. Thanks for having us here. That's it.
Thank you, sir. I am excited to introduce you all to the Grunt Style Foundation's newest partner, Operation Homefront, and their Chief Development Officer, Miss Margie Kirst. Miss Kirst oversees a development and marketing PR team at Operation Homefront. Margie has 30 years experience in marketing and communications for global, private, and nonprofit organizations. Before joining Operation Homefront in June 2015, she previously served as the Vice President of Marketing at the United Service Organization, aka the USO. She is an extremely proud military family member as the wife of a former U.S. Army officer, the daughter of dual service U.S. Navy parents, and the sister of 2 Army reservists, Mrs. Margie Kirst.
Thank you, Sarah. This is great. It's an honor. All right, good morning, or good afternoon, everyone. I started my morning very early in Washington, D.C., and had fun with post-pandemic travel. Anyone? First of all, thank you to Grunt Style. Can we just give it up for Tiffany? Because we at Operation Homefront, we have not met anyone like her. I got my eye on her, Glenn, so just so you know. Competition's on. But thank you, Glenn and Tim, and the entire Grunt Style team. You've been invaluable to us, even though our partnership is only 2 years old. So who's Operation Homefront? Many of you probably know, some of you don't. We are also a basic needs organization. Our mission is to build strong, stable, and secure military families. And we do that so they can thrive, not struggle to get by in the communities that we have worked so hard to protect. And in that vein, we are thrilled to be with Grunt Style because the most important thing to us is to partner with a partner that shares our values and our mission. And Grunt Style already did that, but with the Grunt Style Foundation coming live today, we're both here to help military families, service members, and veterans thrive. So, about a year ago or more, as Tiffany told me, she called someone on my team and said, we got to talk now, and thank God we did, because the first thing we did together with Grunt Style was they donated 17,000 masks in May of 2020, when, if you recall, the masks, which I have in here somewhere, were not available. We were looking at trying to deliver 35,000 backpacks in 6 weeks in the summer of 2020, and we were up against guidelines that varied state by state. So the masks that Grunt Style donated, those were not just masks. Those were a key component in us pivoting our entire operation and delivering those 35,000 backpacks and later 14,000 meals, and keeping our 3,000 volunteers safe, not to mention our staff. It's not just a mask, Grunt Style. It helped us deliver in a time that we could not have foreseen, and we thank you for that. So then, this year, we are so thrilled to be part of the Grunt Style Foundation family with this generous $50,000 donation to us for our holiday meals program. Grunt Style is joining with Procter & Gamble and Chobani to help us deliver 15,000 meals this year at least. Between now and December, mid-December, 80 events are happening, and today's the first. So I am very glad I'm here, despite travel, and I'm very glad to be at Grunt Style to kick off a big swing through America to help our military families. So what are we going to do today? Well, together, pretty soon, I hear at 2:30, my volunteers are out there, and we will be handing out some amazing things to 250 Camp Lejeune military families. I was shocked at how stuffed those bags are. So, hopefully you can all join us in welcoming the families. The final thing I want to say is today is also special for a personal reason. Some of you who are Marines may recognize the pin on my lapel. For all of my years working with the military, I've never been to Jacksonville, never been to Camp Lejeune. And almost 80 years ago, my grandfather came down to Lejeune from Stamford, Connecticut, and completed officer's basics course, got on a train, I passed the train stop today, to Camp Pendleton, got on a ship to Guam, and served valiantly at the Battle of Iwo Jima. And so I wear his 3rd Division Marines, that's the emblem from World War II, proudly. And so, Grunt Style, I can't thank you enough for bringing me back to a place where my grandparents lived and served the country. So did I miss anything, Tiffany?
No, you killed
With
it.
the talking points? All right. Well, thank you for being here, and thank you, Grunt Style.
Wow. All righty. To bring all of this full circle, it is my absolute pleasure to introduce you all to the Grunt Style Foundation's board president and the chief strategy officer for Grunt Style, Marine Corps veteran, Mr. Tim Jensen. Not yet. After the events of 9/11, Tim joined Weapons Company, 2nd Battalion, 24th Marines, 4th Marine Division. Later, he was given a secondary title of 0311 Infantryman, and in September 2004, deployed to Iraq, participating in over 200 combat patrols in the extremely violent northern Babel province. Sergeant Jensen was awarded a Combat Action Ribbon and a second award Navy Achievement Medal with Combat Valor for Actions, and his unit was awarded the Naval Unit Citation for Actions in Combat. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Tim Jensen.
All right, guys, I like to walk around. First and foremost, I want to say thank you to everybody. See, I broke it. There we go. I like to walk. But I want to thank everybody for coming out. We couldn't do this without your help. And the way that this all works is, we're here to serve our community. We're here to serve our tribe. We're here to make and improve people's lives every day. And that's crazy. Like, to me, I never thought in my wildest dreams that I would be here on this path. 20 years ago, I left this place in my rearview mirror with the middle finger saying, I hope I never see you again, Camp Lejeune. But here I am, and we're doing this incredible thing here with some incredible partners, bringing attention to something that is absolutely blows my mind crazy. What is that? Food inequality in active duty. E5s and below, the crazy percentage of people that are having to be on food stamps to support their family. These are warfighters, ladies and gentlemen. They should not be worried about feeding their families. They should be worried about killing the enemy, defending our freedom, defending the Constitution of the United States. But they're not. They're having to worry about putting food on their table to make sure that their children are getting the nutrition that they need. That is unacceptable. And that's why the Grunt Style Foundation exists. We are going to fill the gaps where the government refuses or just doesn't have the ability to do that. And we can look at a lot of things, right? Forward with purpose. What does that mean? Well, look on your shoulders, everybody that's wearing a Grunt Style shirt. You have the assaulting flag, right? Because we're always assaulting forward. It's our mission. Not as a company, but as a country. Always moving forward. And with purpose. That purpose is now the Grunt Style Foundation. Through mental health and wellness, food insecurities, veteran sustainment and transition, and veteran homelessness. Those are the areas that we are going to bring improvements until we are no longer needed. And I need all of your help, because today is just the beginning. 250 meals will be given here. 250 meals will be given in Camp Pendleton in less than 1 week. And we're going to do this over and over and over again until somebody up in command understands, hello, Commandant Berger, that this shit is not acceptable. And we're going to make a difference. And we're going to get loud. And we're going to have a lot of fun. So I am honored to not only be the Grunt Style president of this incredible foundation, but I'm honored to be in the company of such incredible people that understand this mission, and you are all doing your own things to make sure that our community, our tribe, is being serviced better than what the government, what the VA, what any of these VSOs are doing. And we're going to do it together. And then I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart, from me to you. All of you, give yourself a round of applause, a pat on the back, because this is what this country is about. Semper Fi, and enjoy the rest of the afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.
All righty. Thank you, Tim. We can't thank you all enough for attending today, and we invite you all back later, as we all spoke about the Grunt Style Foundation and Operation Homefront, to celebrate the 250 active duty Marines and their families. Lastly, there he is, okay, good. I pass the baton to Mr. Mikey Fahey, Marine, to introduce a toast that we do internally at Grunt Style. Mr. Fahey?
Thank you, Tiffany. Thank you, thank you. So at Grunt Style, we have a very good tradition. It's kind of a staple, if you will. It's called the 4-toast salute. I think today we need to change it. It's going to be a 5-toast salute, though. So real quick, first and foremost, cheers to health and respect and going forward with purpose. Here's to the Grunt Style Foundation, and Tiffany, good luck to you and everybody here. Cheers. Our next toast is, here's to those who have served. Cheers. Here's to those who supported us while we served. Couldn't do it without you. Cheers to you. To those young bucks that are still out there here on Camp Lejeune, I say Lejeune, I don't speak French. Camp Pendleton and all the bases that are still continuing to carry that torch of freedom. Cheers to them. And of course, to our brothers and sisters who never made it home. Cheers. Thank you all very, very much. Have a great day.